Well, what can you say about the resolve of our guys? And so proud of the players and the coaches. We told them before the game we belonged on this stage, and told them to continue to believe. We in the locker room knew we were continuing to get better. And does it show up always on Saturday? No, but when it would click, we thought we had a really good football team. And the guys just continued to believe throughout the game. Even when we were down 10-0 and down 17-7, I saw a sideline of guys that really felt that they had a chance to win the football game and stay in the football game against a great football team. That's without question a top 5 team to me. And we were down 17-7, and offensively we were cracking and winning the line of scrimmage, and that was the belief that our guys needed to say, you know what, we're going to do some good things if we're winning the line of scrimmage. And can't say enough about everybody, from Skyler and the offense and the offensive line, how they played, to defensively. We tackled exceptionally well. Missed one thing on C.D. Lamb where he made a few guys miss and scored. And then on special teams, we were big as well. Great program win. Most happy for the players. They earned it, and we have to build off it. That's the thing we finished up in there. We had an opportunity to be successful because of our preparation. We attacked the process on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, and we said, I don't care what the score is. You just detail every play and give yourself an opportunity, and they sure did that. So really happy for the guys.
You guys entered as a 23.5-point underdog, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure you've never been a 23-point underdog in your coaching career. Just what is the feeling about this, putting the college football world on its ear today?
I don't have any idea on the lines and spreads, thank God. But it was, it was a statement for our guys. And you get a chance to play at home. And I told the seniors before the game, how many more opportunities are you going to have to play in front of this great fan base, to play in front of your home crowd? And it was a phenomenal crowd. And they stayed in it for the full 60. And so just once again, credit to those players.
Obviously, Eric Gallen went out with an injury. He had a big play on a zone blitz where he dropped back and broke up a pass and then may have caused a fumble on the kickoff return. I guess, how's he doing, and how big were those plays for him?
Great, and I'm sick for E.G. Because this was his first opportunity, really, where we were going to give him significant snaps. And you're right, he made a big play knocking a slant ball away. I didn't see what happened if he stripped the ball out on the kickoff. When I went to the sideline, a couple of the OU guys said, Coach, it didn't look good. And so my prayers are out to him. We said a prayer for him in the locker room, and I feel sick for a kid that's a fifth-year senior.
What's going through your head during that review of the onside kick at the end of the game?
All those plays are reviewable. I know that. I didn't get an explanation because it was kind of mayhem after they announced it. But from the vantage point that we had, we thought it was touched before 10 yards, and you catch a break a little bit. But you know what? Our guys deserved to win that game. I'll say that. And that would have been a sick feeling had they gotten the ball back, and who knows what would have happened. But I thought we played better, and I thought we should have won.
What to you was the biggest difference in the offense today to be so much more effective?
Just rhythm, getting into a rhythm offensively and being able to run the football with our power game inside. We were able to hit some perimeter run. I think it was big for us to have Jordan Brown back. It gave us back that 3-back set with some older guys, with Jordan, James, and Harry, so that helped us. And I thought Skyler was on point. He just was on point. He saw pressure and delivered the football. Against a really dominant defense, we didn't turn the football over, I don't believe, and that's obviously a big thing.
What did the offense do best to keep its cool when they are staring at a 10-0 deficit early?
Don't look at the scoreboard, to be honest with you, and just keep grinding it. And we felt we had some good plays. We just hadn't gotten to them yet. And obviously, so happy for Coach Mess because I thought he had him really off balance.
Coach, what changed about the running game? How come it opened up so much today when you've been struggling with it?
Couldn't tell you, other than we're continuing to work on it. We're 6 games into this. Now we're 7 games into it. We're just continuing to work on it and try to get better on a daily basis. And for whatever reason, the O-line took it upon themselves and played much better. We were able to cut guys on the perimeter. In the past weeks, we hadn't done that as well with some of our 3-back stuff and being able to cut guys down. I think all those things. Plus, let's be honest, when you have some success, all of a sudden you get some life, you get some belief. And, we got 5 seniors up front there that have a lot of pride.
When you get that running game going, does it open up the playbook for Coach Messingham where he can do a lot more
Well,
stuff?
you're not in 2nd and 13 and those things, and we were in manageable distance. And we talked about staying on schedule and not getting behind the sticks, and we were able to have some 2nd and 5s and 2nd and 4s, and then little things. We condense everybody into the boundary, and they don't cover them, and we dump it out there and get 7, get 6 with YB and Dalton. Those are big plays.
With so much that you could have focused on with their offense, what was the main thing you guys did preach on defense
Well,
this week?
we tried to give them some different looks. We played a little bit more Tampa 2. We played some 2 deep against them that we hadn't played all year. We played less of what we call our single high defense. We didn't pressure a whole bunch. I thought the D-line played really well. You're just not going to shut those guys down. I kept looking at it and saying, okay, they're at 23 still because our offense is doing a great job. You're counting possessions and points and those things because you know that they can score from anywhere on the field, and they showed that with CeeDee Lamb's 70-yard pitch and catch. I mean, they're never out of a game.
What can you say about Skylar today?
You guys know how I feel about the kid. I love his competitiveness. I love the kid. He's a guy that wants to be great, wants to be perfect. I thought that he really stepped up in a leadership role today. Even when the defense was out there, he was always the guy in front on the sideline cheering those guys on, and he's getting better and better within our system.
How big time was it to come out the second half and outscore them 17-0 in the third?
Yeah, that was huge. We had the ball back and moved it well and got a field goal, and then we were able to get some stops. The stops we had and the field goals that we held them to were really the difference in the game. When those guys are moving the football and we're holding them to 3, guys, that's a friggin' win. That's a big-time win for us on defense. And then we were able to get a couple of stops, and then the A.J. Parker pick and to get points out of that was big as well.
In what way does your process-driven message really take hold in a ball game within the confines of a game when you're down by 10 twice?
Yeah, just focus on the next play. Focus on that play. When I say the process of doing your job, you just do your job. Even when E.G. got hurt and there was kind of a delay, we just went right back to that thought process of, attack this next play. Attack the process within this play. You do your job.
You've had a lot of success, obviously, not having letdowns after big wins like this in the past. What do you do going forward into this week to
enjoy the heck out of this one, and we'll worry about it on Monday.
What does Jordan Brown's return give you in terms of the perimeter play and perimeter offense?
Well, and he was nicked up again. I'll have to find out, but he was able to kind of come in and out. He's got tremendous speed. He's a tremendous receiver out of the backfield. Obviously, on the one sideline ball that he caught, it was a great throw and catch. But it just gives us another weapon and a 5th-year senior, a 4th-year senior, an older guy that's been in a lot of battles before.
You mentioned the A.J. Parker pick a minute ago, but just how big was that play in terms of getting it and the fact that you guys went on to score and take the lead going into halftime?
It was really big, because you're always on your heels with those guys, and that's the thing. You want to play aggressive, but they have so many trick plays and so many different variations, and we saw that. They had a couple of trick plays on us, and then we play soft, and they hit an under route, and then they're hard to tackle. And so we talked about being able to create a huge turnover to change the momentum. Well, we were able to create 2, one of them on teams and with AJ's. And we said we had to win the special teams battle. We had to find a way to get an explosive play, whether that was a return or a turnover.
And as a follow-up to that, did you just see either right after that happened or at least during the week just how much this game meant to him being an Oklahoma guy? And he's mentioned how much it means to play against the Sooners.
I'm sure it did all of our Oklahoma guys to have that opportunity. But, I think that they're more excited about playing with their brothers that they have in the locker room.
You guys are 5-2 now. How much better do you feel like this team has been able to get week to week so far?
Well, it is, and we're better, obviously. I think that's a proven point. But in the same respect, you can throw out whatever we did last week, and we can throw out whatever we did this week once we get to Monday. And don't let any scores of games or anything like that get into your mind, because come Monday, we have to attack our preparation Monday through Friday to give us a chance on Saturday.
What is it about Skyler or the offense as a whole that has turned him into such a good goal line rusher these last 2 games?
Putting it in his hands more, of making a conscious effort to say, let's get him the football more. We've worked on the option, just haven't had a great chance to use it. And then some of the Q power stuff, it's stuff we did at my previous school a lot with quarterbacks we had. And for us in the red zone, we have to have that 11th man, that quarterback that can make those plays.
Just a comment on Jalen Hurts and his play and how
Yeah.
you're able to semi-contain him.
We weren't really able to contain the kid. Great player, great competitor, and can't say enough positive things about the Oklahoma football team. That was a great football team that we beat that is going to win an awful lot of games, and he's awesome. He's just great player.